what's going on, you guys? What you got to the channel? It's your boy Big Dog back with another DC TV talk. There we got one for Black Lightning episode 15, well, season 3, episode 15. Freedom ain't free, which is definitely not. Oh, excuse me, got the hiccups. Oh man, I should. Nope, no water. I'm glad to make it through this with it. But I like this episode. Like the many of the other episodes this season. And particularly all of them except for one, I think, was the only mishap. But the rest of the episodes this season, this has by far been my favorite season of Black Lightning. And it continues in this episode because, like, we're preparing for war. Everybody's about to go to war. It's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting their stuff together. But there are a few things in this episode I have to point out that I was just kind of like, huh? You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of just like, huh, moments. And the first one was the beginning of the episode. Well, not necessarily the beginning. I think it was like the second thing that happened in this episode was you seen Khalil walking down the street. And he was in the middle of the street. And he was one like, what do these people want? It's like, dude, you're in the middle of the street. You have two choices of sidewalks on each side. But instead, you walk in the middle of the street. I always wonder why in TV shows or movies, when the street is empty, people feel the need to walk in the middle of it when there's still sidewalks. It's like, and so he gets into a situation with the Markovians. I'm sure those Markovians, in which he has to fight them, and he acts like it was their fault. Dude, he was in the street. They had no other choice but to get out. But hey, bro, get out, bonk, bonk, something like, and he starts. A fight breaks out with them. Of course, they did draw the guns on them, and they were dumb enough. These army guys in these shows are very, very stupid. Because their plan was to walk towards him all the way with the gun and have the gun basically on the guy's chest so he can end up taking it from him. Then he gets in a tough situation, and that just so happens to release Painkiller, and Painkiller comes out and, you know, does what Painkiller does. He enjoys it. And all the while, now Kalia is the person trapped and Painkiller's out, and he's probably on his way to kill the Pierces. So I wouldn't be surprised we see something happen with that by the end of next week's episode, since that's the season finale. So he's going to play a part in this some kind of way. It's just the whole him fighting himself inside his head is going to, I think it's going to get very complicated at the end. It's very simple and like narrow right now, but I think playing on it next week when, like, I'm pretty sure Painkiller's gonna go try to kill one of the Pierces, and he's gonna have to deal with the fighting Kalia in his head and fighting the Pierces. That's probably how he end up being defeated. That's just a prediction. All the while, we have other things going. Gravedigger, another thing that I was kind of like, what? Gravedigger and Jefferson are related. That seems super shoehorned in. Didn't necessarily like that. It's like, hey, is his great uncle? Like, that's why they're able, why Jen, Jefferson, and Anessa are stable metals. He's their great uncle. Like, how does that even translate to them at all? I didn't get it. Maybe because, like, oh, they've experimented on other people, and I guess that certain families' genes are able to, like, have the meta gene and have it be stable. I guess that's probably what they were looking at it. But just that seemed very, very shoehorned in. Also, the first scene in this episode, we seeing Gravedigger, how he got his name and him fighting the war. Yeah, but remember I said the army guys seem to be very stupid? Not actual army guys, I'm talking about in these shows. Nobody just shot the guy. Like, for the most part, everybody was trying to do this hand-to-hand combat or use a knife. I just saw him about run through like 12 guys. I'm probably somewhere in the corner just finna shoot him. Like, no, I'm not winning this way, okay? It was so weird to me and jarring that I never, like, the whole time that was going on, you heard one person got shot and the person he may shoot themselves. Nobody else fired a shot that whole time. So I was just like, okay, this is definitely cap. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? and him digging up graves for everybody. That is very time consuming, brother. You could have went and did something else. Now we get to the plan where everybody's like, hey, we have to get these guys, you know. And Brandy kind of like, I don't really care about all that, man. Just kill my mama, and she know my dad is. I'm out of here, man. That's my prime concern. Because if I go fight in this war and I lose, I don't get to know none of the answers to any of this stuff. So I'm just gonna capture her and play the game. Why have her tied up? I didn't get that, because like you should be torturing her or something, like, to get the information. Because right now, you playing the game is honestly not bothering her as much as you think it is. Her being tied up probably sucks, but like, you should be trying to get answers instead of playing the game right now. TC, Anissa is planning on getting married. While the marriage doesn't surprise me at all, and I was like, they getting married, cool. But then when they said we get married tonight, I was like, oh, okay. Then I kind of had the same reaction Lynn and Jefferson had. I was like, I get why you're doing it, but sure, tonight. Like, it kind of like takes to find out. And her and Grace just seem like a great couple together. Whew, both of them, boy, I tell you. So more stuff that's going down. You got Lala getting questioned. We're questioning Lady Eve, getting information from her. And not only that, Lady Eve is working with Odell. She want her spot back in like the whole shadow, whatever. Because listen, there's always in any evil organization, there's the guys you see on the screen with their faces like blacked out in shadow. She wants to be one of those people again. And can you really blame her? Those people are always cool. They usually suck when you get actually like catch them by themselves. But yeah, for the most part, those people are usually cool. So we get this. We get to Anissa's spot, and we are about to get ready for this. You know, this family get together. Everybody's there, except for her. And then Jen leaves because she's like, I'm gonna go take. She's pissed off. Jen's the worst, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's definitely the worst. Just her whole attitude is just so annoying to me. In this episode, I was just like, you know what? Let her go fight Gravedigger by herself, cause that's smart. He's about to invade with an army, but like, you gonna go in by yourself. You're not gonna listen to your dad. The whole strategy is like, hey, we discovered these people's weaknesses, so if we do lose, you guys know what to do when you face them. No, that doesn't really matter. You know, you just go fight him by yourself. And she loses immediately. And honestly, I'm kind of wish she would have lost even in a worse way than what she did, because I just need her to get knocked down a few pegs, man. She just can be so annoying and rash and just oh, God. Jen and Lynn, those two. It's Odell. Odell is definitely the person I hate the most on the show, who I hope just dies, okay, by the end of this thing. But Jen and Lynn, I don't know. They getting there, man. They definitely getting that down. I like this episode. It's just those few things that I was like, the whole Khalil walking in the street thing, and him releasing painkiller and that getting itself trapped like a dummy. That and the fact that Gravedigger's related to Jefferson. The fact that I feel like that shoehorned in. Other than that, I like the episode. And because I liked it because Jen got took down. Jen needed to, like I said, man, Jen needed to get, you know what I'm saying? Somebody calm down, bro. You doing too much, man. Hey, you feel like you can't bring Jen nowhere, man. She just do too much, man. Then she'll get preachy with you. Anissa get preachy, but you listen. But like Jen get kind of just ignorant, man. Just ignorant. Well, you guys let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I catch up with you guys, baby. Thanks for watching the video. Peace.